Wake up!
Tired of the same old action flicks? It's time to crank up the intensity. These hidden action movies didn't make headlines, but they should have. Explosions, chases, and fight scenes so wild, they'll leave you breathless. This is the ultimate countdown of underrated action-packed thrill rides you need to see. Let's light the fuse. In a world ravaged by a deadly virus, a former elite soldier isolates himself deep in the forest, trying to leave a brutal past behind. But when a mysterious woman appears, hunted by the same military force that killed his wife, everything changes. What starts as quiet survival explodes into all-out war. He's outnumbered, outgunned, but not outmatched. With improvised traps, brutal takedowns, and relentless combat, he becomes a one-man army against a ruthless regime. Last Man Down is raw, fast, and full of bone-crunching action. If you're into intense fight scenes, revenge-driven plots, and survival at all costs, this hidden gem delivers. Pure adrenaline from start to finish. Don't miss this savage ride through a post-apocalyptic battleground.
That's how I do things.
Wax's methods aren't exactly regulation.
You got a problem with that?
In From Paris with Love, a low-level intelligence agent gets the surprise of his life when he's teamed up with a wild, trigger-happy operative on a mission that turns Paris into a war zone. What starts as surveillance work spirals into a non-stop ride of explosions, drug busts, and close-quarters gunfights. The two opposites, one calculated, the other unhinged, must race against time to stop a terrorist attack. Bullets fly, cars explode, and secrets unravel as the mission gets personal. The pacing never lets up, and just when you think it can't get crazier, it does. With relentless action and outrageous energy, this one's a hidden gem that delivers pure chaos. Perfect for fans of explosive missions and over-the-top shootouts. A professional assassin gets a final mission: take out 6 of the world's deadliest killers. But here's the twist: each one has been hired to kill him too. What starts as a routine job turns into a chaotic game of survival. From explosive shootouts to hand-to-hand combat in luxury hotels and crowded streets, this is a full-blown action roller coaster. As the killer races across Europe, he uncovers a deeper conspiracy behind the contract. Someone powerful is pulling the strings. With every encounter deadlier than the last, and no one to trust, it's a race against time. Fast, stylish, and packed with brutal showdowns, this is a sleek assassin thriller that keeps the tension high and the action non-stop from start to finish.
There'll be hell to pay.
He stops at a gas station. She goes inside. She never comes back. Just like that, his wife vanishes into thin air. No cameras, no witnesses, only questions. And when the police move too slow, he takes matters into his own hands. What starts as a search turns into a brutal descent into a criminal underworld. He's chasing clues, fighting thugs, and uncovering a network more dangerous than he ever imagined. Every second counts, and the clock is ticking fast. Packed with intense chases, desperate choices, and edge-of-your-seat suspense, this thriller never lets up. If you're into raw emotion, high-stakes action, and a mystery that keeps twisting until the final moment, Everly drops you into a brutal fight for survival when a woman finds herself trapped in her own apartment, targeted by a relentless gang of assassins sent by her dangerous ex-lover. The story kicks off as she desperately tries to protect herself and her daughter, turning her small space into a deadly battleground. With no help coming, she must use everything she's got: wits, weapons, and sheer will to fend off waves of killers. The tension is non-stop, with explosive action and close-quarters combat that keeps you on the edge of your seat. Everly is the ultimate gritty thriller for anyone craving fierce action and a strong lead who refuses to go down without a fight.
Where are they, goddammit? Look, D!
It's a target of extraction.
Maximum Conviction is a non-stop action thriller that throws you right into the chaos of a prison under siege. 2 ex-Special Forces operatives are hired to oversee a high-risk inmate transfer, but when a ruthless gang of mercenaries attacks, the facility turns into a deadly battleground. Trapped inside, they must use every ounce of skill and firepower to fight off overwhelming enemies and protect innocent lives. The film delivers relentless gunfights, brutal hand-to-hand combat, and explosive stunts that keep the tension sky-high. If you're craving a gritty, intense action movie with fast-paced thrills and fierce survival stakes, Maximum Conviction is a must-watch that won't let your heart rate drop for a second.
Here we go!
Occupation. Rainfall throws you right into the middle of an alien invasion in Australia. The story follows a group of survivors trying to escape and fight back as ruthless extraterrestrials wreak havoc on the city. With intense action sequences, explosive battles, and high-tech alien weaponry, the film keeps the tension high and the pace non-stop. The survivors face impossible odds, making every moment feel urgent and thrilling. This isn't just another alien invasion flick, it's packed with emotional stakes and raw human determination. If you love sci-fi action movies with plenty of suspense, jaw-dropping visuals, and non-stop thrills, Occupation. Rainfall is a must-watch that will keep your heart racing from start to finish. Caught in Time is a gripping crime thriller set in 1990s China that will keep you on the edge of your seat. The story follows a determined detective chasing a ruthless criminal gang responsible for a string of violent robberies. As the detective closes in, the gang's clever tactics and brutal violence escalate the tension, leading to intense confrontations and unexpected twists. Every moment is packed with suspense, with gritty action scenes that pull you deeper into this high-stakes game of cat and mouse. If you love smart, fast-paced thrillers full of danger and strategy, Caught in Time delivers a pulse-pounding experience you won't want to miss. Dominique is a gripping psychological thriller that plunges you into a haunting mystery. The story centers on a detective investigating the sudden death of a woman named Dominique. As he digs deeper, unsettling supernatural events begin to blur the line between reality and nightmare. Strange visions and eerie occurrences force him to confront dark secrets and question everything he thought he knew. Tension builds relentlessly as the detective unravels a chilling conspiracy connected to the case, keeping you on the edge of your seat. With its atmospheric suspense and unexpected twists, Dominique delivers a dark, mind-bending ride that fans of psychological and supernatural thrillers won't want to miss. Prepare for a film that lingers long after it ends. Classified is a gripping action thriller that throws you right into a deadly game of cat and mouse. The story centers on a secret operative tasked with protecting a key witness who holds explosive information capable of toppling a powerful criminal empire. As threats close in from every direction, intense shootouts and high-speed chases keep the tension sky high, with trust in short supply and danger lurking around every corner. Every move counts. The film delivers non-stop suspense, adrenaline-fueled action, and unexpected twists that keep you guessing until the very end. If you crave edge-of-your-seat thrillers packed with covert missions and heart-pounding moments, Classified will definitely get your pulse racing.